Good morning and happy time zone once again. It is still Panda Rag and Dave here in this beautiful Monday morning. We are, this is Speedrun Ragnarok 2021, raising money for Take This. I have one donation I'd like to read out very quickly. Anonymous donated $48 with no comment. Thank you very much for your generosity. We have a BioShock Infinite any percent with Jarko, and let's not wait for it. Let's get this beautiful run on the way. Take it away.
Thank you. Hi, folks. Yep. BSI. We'll just get the game on the road here. I got Hodgepodge with me, fellow BSI runner.
Morning, Jarko.
Yo, how you doing?
Good, good. We are both in the States, so it is both before our normal alarms, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it is early. Yeah. I'll be starting here in 3, 2, 1, go.
So, real quick, the very first thing you're going to notice is that the game looks really bad. Jarko, you want to explain why that is?
So
it's your fault, technically.
Yeah, there's a whole lot going on here to explain, I guess, jumping into a BSI run. If you're unfamiliar with BioShock Infinite speedrun, firstly, we need very high frame rates to achieve some of the glitches we do. So we force the game's rendering system just all the way down. Make it run the game as low settings as possible. Get some fun side effects.
Yeah, that also helps with like making sure that it's not very much like a pay-to-play sort of thing, you know? Like you don't actually have to have the most insane graphics card and everything if you run it on these graphics. I think I started running this actually on an old MacBook Pro that I put Windows on, which was just terrible. But
that's funny. The game, as you can see, the water coming through the boat. There's tons of fun side effects to yes, potato mode, if you will.
The potato mode is being generous, honestly. So if you don't know the story of BioShock Infinite, well, it's gonna be a huge spoiler, but also you won't know really what's going on. But basically, like most BioShock games, you have no idea what's going on when you get there, and you're dropped off at a lighthouse. And that's basically where this one starts. You'll find out a lot as we go, but Jarko, is there anything else we missed going into this, or?
Perhaps HRH mod, but
oh sure,
we have tons of time to get there.
Yeah, I was about to say we have, I think, it's like 7 minutes of 7 minutes of cutscenes before you get to Columbia, which turns some people off, but honestly, it's amazing how many like emails I've gotten done in the cutscenes of this game, and other work I've managed to get done.
Yeah, that's funny.
So there's a piece of gear in this. So there's gear in this. You have 4 slots for gear, and I think it's like pants, hat, gloves, and jacket or something, right? And and you find them throughout and everything, but we don't really care about most of them except for a few of them. And one of them is Sugar Rush, which is when you eat something, is gonna make you go 25% faster. And then HRH mod, or I'm sorry, Hill Runner's Hat, which is when your shield breaks, you go 50% faster. And those stack. So if you can get both, which we have to do a couple times, you can get 75% plus movement speed. So the tricky thing is
also 50%. I believe it's a second shorter though of a boost.
Oh, Sugar Rush is also 50?
Yeah, and the compounding effect of how speed boosts multiply in this game, it's actually like a 112.5% boost, I think.
Oh, well then I'm completely wrong.
Yeah, and you can also combine that
real fast
with Drop Cloth, which is a hat.
Oh, do you use Drop Cloth too?
Yeah, if you can activate HRH while hanging from a skyhook, and then drop down right next to some food, pick up the food, then switch out your hat for no, you do Drop Cloth first, and then you do HRH. That's what you do. But then you're gonna get all 3 boosts going, and you're going just super stupid fast. But it's very difficult to get HRH and Drop Cloth in one run. It's like 1 in 2,900 odds.
Yeah, it's insane. So the original route for this, prior to having, if you see in the corner, if you can see the little hat and the plus, before that happened, the any percent run would basically grind up to about 25 minutes in, and there was a place where a piece of gear would always consistently spawn. But, Jarko, how many pieces are there? This was before my time.
So I think it's in the 36, 37.
Yeah, so there's a lot. And runners would have to get 20 minutes in at least, and then start grinding this one area to see if they could get Hill Runner's Hat. And there really isn't an option to do this run effectively without Hill Runner's Hat, because there's a couple death warps that you need to be able to go far enough and therefore need to have enough speed prior to killing yourself. So
Yeah.
any percent ended up having this thing where there was a huge wall. And so the thing in the corner is called the HRH mod, which is a mod that basically ensures that when you walk into the arcade, which is the level within Battleship Bay, or the area within Battleship Bay, the Hill Runner's Hat will always spawn. And so that big chunk of RNG is taken out of it. That being said, I think there was a pretty contentious debate about this a while ago.
Yes, there was.
Again, before my time. But I showed up and there was any percent, and then there was any percent HRH mod. And I think that was the agreement. And I don't know, I think it must be like, how many active HRH runners are there?
Active. I mean, there are maybe 7, 8.
Mhm. And how many only any percent?
I mean, I don't know the last time anyone even